Good evening and welcome to the 2017 Tribute to Women. Tonight we are honoring incredible women who have eliminated racism, empowered women, and are promoting peace, justice, and dignity.
I am the Executive Vice President and CFO of the Princeton Regional Chamber of Commerce. I created the New Jersey Conference for Women to help women connect and build relationships and to showcase women in leadership positions. My goal is to inspire women of all ages and to show them that having a diverse and inclusive workplace is actually good for business.
The organization that I work for works to exonerate wrongly convicted people primarily through investigation. I was in pretty much of a male-dominated world. And now, though, across the country, most of the organizations that do work on behalf of wrongly convicted people are run by women. The work I do as an investigator especially is interesting to young women. This is something you can do in your life that I am the embodiment of, something really quite extraordinary.
What we do at CHAD is we empower individuals with ADHD in multiple dimensions, with knowledge, with education, with activism, with tools of how to advocate for their children in the schools and for themselves in the workplace. And we empower parents to have a happier home with their children who have ADHD.
I am the president of the New Jersey Hospital Association, and we are a large trade association in the state advocating on behalf of healthcare providers. I work for members that do fantastic work for the citizens of New Jersey and frankly for the non-citizens of New Jersey. If you need healthcare, we're there to provide it for you, and I'm very proud of that work that they do. It inspires me.
I was Commissioner of Health and Senior Services under Governor John Corzine. I work at Princeton University at the Woodrow Wilson School, where I'm on the faculty, and I teach graduate and undergraduate students about health policy. But I also am involved locally. I'm on the Princeton Council, which is our local governing body, and that's really exciting to be involved in local politics. And I'm a mom of a teenager.
I work at Thomas Edison State University at the John S. Watson Institute for Public Policy. I'm privileged to direct the Center for the Positive Development of Urban Children, and I'm always looking for best practices, research on how children develop, how they grow. My focus at the Institute has been how we use culture and language as a springboard for academic success and cultural identity and empowerment.
I love the YWCA. The core mission of the YW is something I really identify with. Combining eliminating racism with empowering women are just two tremendous goals that are more important than ever. And so for me, it's quite an honor to be even considered in this realm.
I see the tribute as a catalyst for more connections within the community and hopefully more ideas and actions for service going forward.
This award is recognition that I am on the right path, that if you're passionate about what you do and that you follow your heart, that it really does work.
This award came as a surprise to start with because I feel privileged that I get to serve the population that I get to serve, and it didn't occur to me that my particular work was worthy of any sort of an award.
It means a tremendous amount to me. I've looked at the list of past honorees, and I'm floored that I am considered in the category of some of the past honorees. I couldn't be more honored to receive this award.
This award and this event allows me the platform to empower teachers so that they would be sensitive to the cultural needs of the diverse children in their classroom and provide them the tools so that they could be academically successful.
I know firsthand the struggles women have climbing the ladder to success. And my wish for the future is that any woman that is in a leadership position to take the women that they are mentoring, pull them up from behind, and bring them with them up the ladder of success. I want to live in a world where women are paid the same as their male counterparts, where there is a work-life balance for all women, and that they will never have to choose between having a family and a career.
In my work, women are integral. They are the most important actor in ensuring that their children get the services that they need. We actually give free training at Mercer County Family Support Organization for families of all different economic levels. And it gives them the education and the power that they would not otherwise have access to.
The majority of teachers are women. We would love to see more males to be role models for our young male students, but the majority are women. And as women, we're almost superheroes without the title. We are mothers, we're wives, we're daughters, we're sisters, we're best friends, and we're always thinking of everyone else. And a lot of the teachers that I work with are going back to school later in life, or students while they're parenting, while they're wives. They're balancing all the things that are important to them.
The work that hospitals and healthcare providers all over the state do is so important to the people of New Jersey, and what I'm most proud about that work is that work will continue regardless of who walks in the door. Doesn't matter if you're a citizen, doesn't matter if you're an immigrant, doesn't matter if you're here illegally, it doesn't matter if you are gay. We don't care about any of that stuff. What we care about is providing the best quality care to the individual that walks through the door. That is our mission, and that's very important to us, and I know it's very important to the Y.
To me, it's a core human right to be able to have healthcare access. So that is probably the one constant that I've been working on. When my son Nate was 2.5, he was diagnosed with cancer. And we had an arduous path of treating that, and he's fine now. I should always start by saying that. But what became clear to me was how fortunate we are that we had health insurance, that we could navigate the system, that we had the social supports to do so. If you look back to 10 years ago, 50 million people lacked health insurance. And which to me, again, is a national tragedy of what that means for those people and their families. And it disproportionately affects people of color and low-income people. So to me, I'm really passionate about that fight, getting more people access to health care.
In this country, you get the justice you can afford. I was always aware, and I have no idea why, that racism was alive and well in this country. When you look at the racial makeup of our prison, of the people who are in the dock, in the courtrooms, that can't be, it can't be that the only people in this country who are misbehaving are brown-skinned people or poor people. It just can't be. Most of the people who are exonerated are also of brown skin. I think that speaks volumes about what's wrong.
What advice would I give to a woman who wanted to follow in my footsteps? Learn what you need to know and fight for your children and fight for your partner. Become empowered with knowledge. So the bottom line is really know your stuff.
I love this quote from Woody Allen, and that is 85% of success is showing up. And I have lived my life that way. I really believe that's true. And not being afraid to put your hand up to volunteer for something that no one else in the organization wants to do is something that's very valued.
One is to value the gift of education, because it's a gift that keeps on giving. To get your master's, then your mister, because boys are great, but they can derail you. And never stop being curious. Ask questions of yourself, ask questions of the people around you, ask questions about the world, and ask yourself, how can I make a difference?
I've had the great fortune to be in many exciting places at the right time. So you can't expect your career to be a straight line. So do what you love, and you'll be good at it, and you'll excel at it. So to me, I think jump in and do what you love, because that's where you'll thrive.
I think that whenever you take something on that's unusual and difficult, you meet a hurdle and you just have to figure out how are you going to get over it. or under it or around it or whatever it takes. We can't stop. If something's worth doing, you got to keep going.
Be passionate about what you do, whatever it is. Follow your heart, and it will never lead you astray.
Wow, our tribute to women is always inspiring. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for being on a mission with us, and there's more to come.